I'm saying? So I'm like, as far as your belief and what you practice, do you use that? You know what I'm saying?
Do I use? This is Worldwide Core Radio. We are live. This is the Supreme. I am the Supreme Architect. This is the Zoser Chronicles. This is my co-host for the day.
Mo Divine, what's up?
Sound 2 Nation Radio. It's Worldwide Core Radio. Listen, on this show, we talk about controversial issues that affect everyday life of our everyday constituents, our community, health insurance, health issues, consciousness, education, policing, justice in the legal system. So let's just get right at it. You was asking me a question about social services.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, your belief. Because of your belief in, what you call it, indigenous status compared to one that's not. You know what I'm saying? So it had me wondering, like, damn, do you believe in social services, or you got your own way of going about getting the same thing out of wherever you went to, same thing motherfuckers social services.
Exactly. Well, as an indigenous Muslim, indigenous Moor in North America, a lot of people use all type of legal terms, and they misappropriate terms like sovereign and diplomats and diplomatic and things like that. We're just indigenous people, you know what I'm saying? We just free born upon the land, you know what I mean? And we live amongst the community, we live in the communities, we live in the same society like everybody else. We just go largely unnoticed and unrecognized because our skin tones look the same, we talk the same, we suffer the same plight. So some people even call us those derogatory terms like they do everybody else. They terms of endearment start with the N word and all those type of things. But we know who we are and we represent who we are, and we take that stand at every turn. So, in that being said, our organization, the Lion's Share Council for Housing and Economic Development, TLSC for short, for housing and economic development. Initially, our ministry was for homelessness and economic development. A lot of times, the problems that plague us in our community is inadequate housing. See, inadequate housing, and obviously look at the lots, look at everything. Look why we live in the forest. Look, we live in the jungle. This is a city.
Right.
But look at this.
Aren't those fields, those lots that we're looking at, aren't those more for sale than we know? Or not?
Well, land is always valuable, but it's almost worthless to investors. Okay, at this point. That's a speculative investment at this point. It means we're looking at, we expecting if you buy that, you're looking for the land to appreciate over the next 10 years. And you're looking for some developments to come in your neighborhood and make that land more valuable than the cost that you bought it at. However, these neighborhoods have been red zone, like 48204, 48206, 48208, for example.
I mean, that's what I mean, though. That's what I mean.
They're not going to know. They're more valuable, yes, than you know. Yes, that is correct.
Right. Like, for instance, we live on a lot of blocks that the houses is gone now. They're not houses no more. It's just all lots. Are those for sale?
Yes, they're for sale. Yes, they're for sale. They're for giveaway almost. You know what I mean? If you live next door to one, they'll give it to you. Okay. But you don't. What would you do with it?
I mean,
if they gave you that lot next door, they sold it to you for $1, what would you do with it? Never mind the one next door. How about the one across the street from you?
I was going to say, me personally, I mean, I saw a couple of ideas that I would do. I mean, I saw a couple of ideas that was pretty nice or whatever, but as far as what I would do, it would definitely, for me, be like a garden playground type deal for my, for my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Personal use.
Yeah, personal use. I mean, being that close to my house. You know what I'm saying? But I always like the idea of harvesting right next door to the house. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Do that right, you might can make money off of it. You know what I'm saying? But
how much money can you make off of it?
I'm not sure.
Nothing.
So you ain't got.
You make enough. You make enough. You can grow enough food in that lot to cans and for personal use.
I mean, that's how I always. I mean, see, logically now you got to be thinking, but that's how I always thought about the niggas is quote unquote growing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, pounds can you get out of it? You know what I'm saying? How much can you get out of it? But you know what I'm saying?
Well, however, that's a good crop because they can grow enough to last all winter. They can grow in one room enough to last all winter. This little European girl, so she. I mean, I see her in the grow operation. She makes about $30,000 every couple of months.
Oh,
every 2-3 months.
Damn, like that, huh?
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So she makes enough money to last her the rest of the year. Or she get 2 crops and she good for 6 months.
Right.
You know, but that's different than growing tomatoes.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Because you grow one seed that yields you $2,000 in marijuana, but you throw a tomato in there, it's gonna get you $2 a pound. $1.30 a pound.
Right.
It's $2,000 a pound for some trees, $2,000-3,000 a pound.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? A tomato, how far is that gonna take
you? Right.
You better cook something and mix something with it, bro.
Right. So you gotta have a bunch of them, whole field, whole lot.
Yeah. So I'm talking about investment. So when we talk about economic development, we have to include real estate.
Yeah.
Okay. But when I talk about economic development, we also talk about broadcast communications, how to market businesses, how to influence the market. You know what I'm saying? They influence the markets. You know, this is what you see when you have the big fashion shows come out Fashion Week in New York. They're going to tell you what's hot this summer.
Right.
And the people are going to start buying it.
Right.
Because they invite the wealthiest people to these events. You know what I'm saying? All the most famous people to these events. And these people begin to buy these items.
Right.
Come directly from these people, the designers. And the other wannabes, they look at them and they like it and they go find it, they buy it. So they actually tell the people it's hot. And that's why skinny jeans was in and it's pink and all this other thing. Somebody told them that it was hot. Right. Before then, we said it wasn't hot. Then somebody said, yes, it is. Oh, okay. Maybe it is hot.
Right.
And, everything was that way. We thought that, alternative lifestyles, should be carried a certain way and respected a certain way. And then somebody else turned around and said, no, that's not true. It's okay.
Right.
And I think that's just, that's the state of our situation. Right. As far as investment potential though in this neighborhood, I would collect the lots. If it was one lot, but all the vacant lots
next door to you.
The lot next door to me, it would be personal use. You see. But I bought lots and then turned them into playgrounds.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We literally, without permit though, and the city came down on us like, hey, you can't do this. Who told you this permit? Right. It was like, oh, okay, we'll tear it up then.
Right.
And they wouldn't. And so once we realized that they weren't going to tear them down, we collect save up.
You say tear it up.
Yeah, tear it down. Yeah, you know what I mean? Same thing we got going on right here. Told me, okay, if that's the case, tear it down.
The nigga came here and got me buzzing. You see, got me buzzing.
You like that?
That's good. It's candy.
It's candy.
Yeah.
Okay, them cinch right there. That one was clumsy. I don't like it. I need a co-host, man.